Roy says, hey, Bradley, we have a follow-up question from our question 2 weeks ago. We heard you said that you were only sending out about 200. Oh, this is for land flipping, 250 to 300 direct mails per week. Let's say if we'd like to send out direct mails at a county that has 1,000 land ownership records, would you suggest that we send out 250 letters per week and thus cover the county in 4 weeks? Or would you suggest still sending 1,000 emails one time just so we'll be able to cover all the land records in the county? Thank you so much. No, I would spread it out, Roy. Again, for me personally, it was only because I could only dedicate 4 to 6 hours per week to that business because I was still running the SEO agency, semantic mastery, etc. So for me, 250 to 300 mails, direct mails, letters per week was generating as much volume of leads as I wanted for that business, which again was just kind of a side hustle for me. And anyway, I'd still recommend doing it, 250 a week at using your example, and then you hit that same list again if it turns out that it bears fruit. In other words, if you are able to generate a handful of good leads from that first batch of mailing, that the first time you mailed to the list, then you want to, and as long there, I've talked about this before, Roy, but once you've mailed to a county and you start fielding the leads and processing them, then you'll determine very quickly if it's a county you want to continue to work in. If it all works out to where it is a county that it's easy to identify the records, tax records, it's easy to find comparables. Or I'm not saying easy because a lot of times none of this is easy, but you find that you're able to find comparable sales and value the properties somewhat accurately, et cetera, then you may want to remail to that same list 3 months later, right? So if you do 250 a week for a month, then 3 months later, you do it again. And 3 months later, you do it again. And you just keep hitting that same list over and over and over again. And by the way, that doesn't mean you just restrict yourself to that one county. You find other counties and do the same thing. This month, you hit that county. The next month, you hit another one. Third month, you hit another one. Then on the fourth month, you go back to the first county, right? And you repeat that process. And it's called farming. You just do that over and over again because it's just the same principle, guys, as digital marketing, right? They begin to see your brand over and over and over again. And over time, time and circumstance changes everything, right? So people might not be interested in selling. They might not even be considering selling their property. But over time, they continue to see your letter offering them cash for a property that they're paying taxes on. Things change. People, you know what? I've been seeing this guy's letter for 18 months. I'm going to go ahead and call him, see what he has to offer,